Oh, good evening, everyone. Hey, it's Shooter. Hey, I'm just going to go over coin here in primary waves. Of course, at the end of our presentation, please do review our disclosures. So, right now we're about 276.90. So we've popped a little bit in after hours. So we've broken just below trend support. So I see sort of a two-tier entry here. I keep missing this thing, and it's really ticking me off. I mean, the shortest, because it's what it is. But there's no doubt this is where the traders are, who are traders, in this Bitcoin. Clearly, I mean, there's a lot of big whales in Monster, but most of them are here. So I don't think we get back to the 61.8. I mean, I could be wrong. We could get to the 78.6 actually, because we're sort of in this flat. Looking at the structure, we have a confirmed high, divergent high, and we came back. So that FOMO there is gone on this retrace, right? So now we're into this next FOMO. Notice how we have kind of a higher high in price and a divergent high in RSI, and another higher high in price, divergent RSI. So the way that I look at this, right or wrong, I always want to try and emphasize that. So this is a clear two drive. This we don't know yet, but it is probably a two drive as well. And honestly, they stair step. So, as we're moving up, we'll continue to get these drives. And what I'm trying to do is catch one of these drives that gives us a nice little pop. So, a shallow retrace is, between the 236 and the 382. And our prior leg is a little more aggressive. Come from this 4. I'll give you a visual of sort of what I see. So now we got back to the 50% fib on this retrace of this leg at 216. And I can't tell you why I didn't buy it. To be candid. So the 50% back is like 249. I don't think we get there. So my next entry long on the shorter time frame, I'm coming in 274.54, and then we got a shot at this 293 for a swing long, and I'm going down on the shorter time frames, but I'm reflecting it on a 90-minute for you guys so you can see it. And since I'm going to be in and out so much this week, I wanted to post that, just give you a visual. I'm going to print a copy of this. Ultimately, our target one's a little higher. So, this to me is even a position trade, not just a swing. I just like the FOMO that keeps coming into this. So we want to watch Bitcoin. But, ultimately, our target one is 308. I expect that to extend. So let me come out to the 4 hour. I don't want to go further than that because my stuff will disappear. Actually, hold on a second. I'm just going to change these labels only on the 90-minute, and that solves my problem I was looking at there. 90-minute, go back out to the 4 hour. So, we've got this breakout line that we've blown above, and now we've back tested it, right? That was that initial breakout I was looking for first of the week. We got it. It didn't last. Went right up to the 8-day, showed rejection. And we got a clear bottom down here. And I get this bias sometimes that isn't necessarily right. And then after I lose that bias for whatever reason, I go back and I look at these charts and I'm like, man, why did I see that? So we have a confirmed low, divergent low, and what did we do? We ran. I mean, that's just pretty clear. So, we have a confirmed high here, a divergent high. So it looks like we're going for a 3 drive. Now, the challenging part with a 3 drive, and this is what I mean on the larger time frame here, I like this as a position trade, but I don't like the count here as we step out because the count's telling me that this is a 2, and we have to go way out to the monthly to look at what this count is. Now, right or wrong, and I use the term right or wrong because, ultimately price is going to determine where we are. So we really don't change. I mean, this could still be a flat. We could stay in this huge range, but we really want to watch for price rejection around that 308, which is why I'm comfortable trading that number in this range. So if you want to put on a short-term position on coin, I think we're good to 308. After that, I can't tell you. I expect it to extend very much like Bitcoin has, and as long as I'm addressing coin, let me just go over Bitcoin real quick. Beautiful flag on the daily. I mean, 78 is on deck. I don't know whether or not we get drop this leg, the way this looks, it says that it is, a 3 and a shallow 3. But, I expect, let me come out to my weekly here. So, notice how long 1 is. 3 is the longest wave, but how shallow 5 is. So I think this push, and that's one reason I like the position point. So I'm thinking we push up more something like this. And then we build out a flag on the weekly. And then we take our next leg up. Because you look at how this, it'll probably be a very broad flag. Just look how broad this this look is right here. I can't steal it. Well, actually I can. Well, I'm just going to steal it in 2 pieces. I'll have it show me a channel. Oh, so we're going to come down here so I see what look. So this is something like that. And forgive me just for a second. I'm going to hide these labels so you can see what that would look like. So on the weekly, that would be something that we would have. So our drawdown would come all the way back to 54 after we hit 90K. If we duplicate this, right? And realize this is mound 1. This is mound 2 now building out. Right. And then we're going to get a third mound way up here, around 120, 150. And forget my dog. He's not going to stop. So, but that's what I have for today, folks. Great trading. Until next time.